Pornography, representation of sexual behavior in books, pictures, statues, motion pictures, and other media that is intended to cause sexual excitement. So the question is, watching pornography is often characterized as a male activity. Can women also become addicted?
My answer is yes. Like men in our society, there are personal needs in our personal life. Women also watch pornography, but they do it in the most private way. And like men, we are open about this because most of men are open-minded regarding this matter. Based on my personal experience, the friend of my sister is addicted to pornography because it is her way to express her sadness and anxiety by watching porn. And that's why my answer is yes.
In my opinion, yes. Women can also be addicted to pornography. Pornography changes the habits of the mind, the inner private self. Its use can easily become habitual, which in turn leads to desensitization, boredom, distorted views of reality, and an objectification of women. A greater amount of sexual stimuli become necessary to arouse habitual users, leading them to pursue more deviant forms of pornography to fulfill their sexual desires.
For me, yes, chances of are possible. Though compared to males, females are slowly active into this activity. One thing to consider is the libido of each, either male or female. Males are more active than females actually, but I think the possibility is open for the chance to occur dominantly, dependent to the environment where the female occur or the experiences she had faced.
Yes, bro. Bang, pwede na ba sa'yo answer, no?
Yes, sure.
Kanang, pwede na siya ma-addict, pero depende sa tao. Kay, uban nga, madala na sa barkada na si uban nga, kanang curious at sila, uban curious nga, kanang matanaw yun sila, baka nang, ano ni, unsa ang gibuhat, nga, maabot sa point nga, mga ilas wayan, pero, ug bata pa di lang sa, kay, di na maayo, kay makasama na niya. Ang uban, ang usasan nga, makaingon nga ma-addict, o irungdan silang pag-addict, kanang kuyog ang barkada nga, iyang barkada, usasad nga ka mga addict sa videos, sa anang mga skandal niya. Pero di kita nang noon, pero depende lagi na choice lagi sa tao nga magpaka-addict sila, pero mas mayo lihayan kay sala ba na ang nagibuhat nga tan-aw ng mga video. Sagaran mga batanon, pero mas mayo yung lihayan lang kay sala ba yun na.
That's all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I would like to agree nga kanang ang women, they could also be addicted with watching pornography because just like boys as a human being, girls they also have the tendency to be curious, to be tempted about that, about sexuality or sexual things. As a human being, we have certainly as a human being, people have this fantasies, and if they entertain or like that, their fantasies, they could be really addicted. Now, for me, just like boys out there, it is not just about boys na kanang magiging addict about watching pornography, kaya nasa tendency na ang mga girls could do that. Yes.
In my own opinion, what I have to say is women are not all addicted. There are women who like to watch pornography for their amusement, but they only stay at their room. Pornography is not a good way to spice up one's bedroom life. Women are more likely to watch it with their partners in a shared sexual experience. This was something that they incorporated into their love making, but not all the time. In my opinion, there's no gender preference in watching X-rated video because both men and women have sexual desires, especially in our teenage life. Can women be addicted? For me, it depends on environment a women have, like peer pressure or you saw other people nga ingana po hindi ka ganahan maleft behind, especially sa mga bagong issue and then no judgment, but when you watch excited video in young age, magsiging hagtanaw nga nagdako ka and your curiosity rises and can lead to big consequences in your life. I can say because it's based on my friends' stories. For me, depende kay na may uban mo tanaw og porn kung laayon or out of curiosity kay kung manatag ma-addict siguro adlaw-adlawon siya tan-aw or inuras. Okay, thank you.
I have a girlfriend na matanaw og porn. Then, she said na whenever she watch porn, ma-feel daw siya satisfactory. A girl can also be addicted, kay addiction is a choice man. Walay gender. Pero, mas 6 times addict ang laki kaysa babae. According sa article nga akong gi-studyhan sa una before.
I do believe yes, because if we consider to Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytic theory, that it says there that unconsciously we are sometimes driven by our sexual drive, and so I say, mindless of the gender, we can be addicted to pornography, or even to other things that you can get addicted to.
To be honest, watching pornography is pretty normalized nowadays. And when I say normalized, doesn't mean it's harmless. So, can a woman be addicted to it? Maybe she could, yeah. Personally, I don't watch porn, aside from the fact that it's kind of awkward to watch sexual thingy, and, it's kind of a waste of time. But I said maybe, because a woman could also be, or not, addicted to it, depending upon the situation and the environment she is, or they are in. Because there are many factors influencing pornography, right? We have psychological, early exposure to sexual content, or maybe they have mental issues like anxiety, depression, or poor impulse control that might contribute to porn addiction. And also, socially, peer influence as well. Like, they feel pressure with their friends, like the kind of group they are in. So that's it. Like, maybe she could be addicted to it.
So for me, it depends, because there are women out there that are not interested in watching pornography because they have lot of activities that they get them addicted, like reading novels and watching movies.
Yes, women can also be addicted watching porn, as many other things might be normalized in our society today, but that doesn't mean it's harmless. Not only its harmful effect of pornography overlooked, but there are also many misconceptions on the issues. Most stability, many people believe that porn is just a guide thing for an increasing number of people, including women. Pornography has become a substitute for a feeling of happiness, or even be turned to as a coping mechanism. Like other harmful behaviors, porn can also be used as escape for reality. It can be used to make the consumer temporarily forget about feeling of sadness, fear, and anger.
Yes, because in our culture, it is acceptable for men to view pornography. It's even expected. We have to see it in almost every TV show or sitcom. It is so normal in our culture. But rarely do people mention women. I don't understand why people assume that women don't have sexual drive or desires, or why they wouldn't be sexual beings just as men are always in eyes. We have all brain. We are all wired to desire sex. At some point, I think
In my opinion, women should not be addicted to porn, in the sense that men are already addicted to it, and I think that women should be the one to control their feelings and emotions to that particular activity. Because if both sexes would be addicted to porn, then it would result to an overpopulation, and because it's understandable that if you're gonna watch it, then you're gonna do it, diba? So on the other way around, it's really important that girls and women should not be addicted to it, because especially here in the Philippines, that plenty of people are lacks knowledge on family planning.
Yes. Oo, kay tao naman sa bunda niya, matingtal sa biya ang babae niya. Usa sa basihan nga, makagana sa sexual intercourse. Then, ano pag makaton sa mga style, sa mga paagi, aron maganahan ang lalaki po in terms sa sexual.
Oo, kay di lang man good siguro lalaki ang nagapanood og pornography good, pati man good ang siguro may babae pod. So definitely kay yung lalaki nagapanood nagati kani, siguro may adapt siguro yung babae.
In my own opinion, maybe there's a possibility that some women can become addicted by watching pornography. One factor is if they are sexually abused, and the second thing is when they already experienced sex and they want to explore more by using the internet, because nowadays some women or some kids they are not guided by their parents. So I guess there are women that are already addicted by watching pornography.
Para nako, depende. Kung babae, na may mga babae na kuryoso kung sa video, tapos mga babae na hilig po din naman nataw. Pero para nako, di ba guro maka-addict? Mura curiosity lagi na sa usa ka babae na matarog sex video. Daghang depende sa mga videos, daghang content sa videos na nindot na sa content sa videos na lain na kaayo. It's all about curiosity lagi na sa babae. Thank you.
Out of all of those 20 participants that was interviewed, 4 of them answered that it depends, while the other 16 answered yes.